Mikey Report, ladies and gentlemen. So glad everyone can be here, enjoying a wonderful Sunday afternoon prior to the NFL playoffs. The biggest story of all, especially here inside this lounge, the Steelers and the Jets. How many Steelers fans we got here this afternoon?
I don't like baseball.
Well, I believe Steelers and the Jets are kind of even in the playoff matchup, but I think we know who's going to be on top. But there's other news, especially in the entertainment world. Rocker John Mellencamp has filed for divorce. How many John Mellencamp fans? Any? Nope. Well, he has filed divorce from his wife of 18 years. So apparently he was able to find someone better than that. In other news, Countdown with Keith Olbermann, host Keith Olbermann has signed off for the final time on MSNBC. So apparently we won't hear his bantering anymore. But we have a wonderful show for you today. We have sports enthusiasts Matt Oliphant and Aaron Stewart on the program this afternoon. So we'll be right back with more right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mikey Report. I'm so glad you could be along with us. We have a lot of great guests coming up. Isaac McKnight on Friday and Brian Maya on Tuesday. You don't want to miss what they have to say. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Mr. Ruslan Hogg to join us. Sad, because I was hoping to interview the Ukrainian. But we have today, one from Central Pennsylvania, one from Ohio. They are wonderful sports enthusiasts. One of them, the founder of the Alpha Male Group here at Valley Forge. Give it up for Mr. Aaron Stewart and Mr. Matt Oliphant.
Woo!
Welcome, boys.
Hi, Mikey. How's it going?
Going good, going good. So, you guys have wanted to be here on the Mikey Report.
And we're here.
How does it feel?
Feels great.
My heart's pumping, like it's exciting.
It's excellent, excellent. We've been waiting for this moment.
I couldn't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was eager in my wonderful shoes myself.
I like your shoes.
You got really nice shoes.
Show your shoes. There you go.
Oh yes, these
Look
shoes
at it.
are wonderful.
Stop.
$53 including tax. Stacy Adams.
With the white socks. Also.
Actually, not tax, it was shipping. $45, but actually they don't have these on there anymore. Sadness.
Sad.
But enough about my shoes.
Enough about the shoes.
We got NFL playoffs going on.
Yeah, we do. In
And-
half an hour.
Yes, and I mean we have both of you making a pick.
Yes.
And that. But before we get to the picks, I want to reiterate we have the NFC Championship game between the Packers and the Bears, and the AFC game between the Steelers and the Jets. Now, give me some. I want to know some analysis first about both games. Starting with the NFC game, which I believe you were covering, Stu.
Yeah. Well, I think that both teams have fairly decent offenses, but I think that the Packers defense underneath and around Clay Matthews, I think the Packers come out on top, which is why today my prediction is the Packers #1, and it's because of a certain gentleman named Clay Matthews. That's the pick for the NFC game. I think Cutler's got a good offense, he's got a good arm, but I think Clay Matthews has his number, he's coming after him.
And I mean, Aaron Rodgers has a good offense too.
Aaron Rodgers is an incredible quarterback.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And speaking of phenomenal, we have the Mark Sanchez and the Jets against Roethlisberger and the Steelers.
Yes.
Matt, you were covering
I
that.
was covering that. And we got two of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. Mark Sanchez, Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, it's going to be. You look for a lot of passes this game, folks. I mean, it's all about the passing game, and it basically is going to come down to the defense. Who can stop the passing game? However, in my opinion, I think the Jets might have a little bit better defense. Their line, they can push harder, and they got Darrelle Revis. Enough said. Darrelle Revis is a monster.
Not to mention Antonio Cromartie.
Antonio Cromartie. I mean,
But the Steelers have Troy Polamalu, and Ziggy Hood, Brett Kiesel. There's a lot of good defensive line, and
I think
it's
that
secondary.
the Steelers defense is definitely good,
it's balanced. It's going to be a good, fought-out game, but it's going to be in the passing game.
Mhm.
and I believe that the Steelers secondary is not as strong
No.
as the Jets secondary. The Jets are going to beat the Steelers deep today.
That's why.
I know we had issues with the cornerbacks and the safeties.
Yes.
Over
I mean, Troy Polamalu is one of the greatest safeties ever
Yeah.
to play the game.
But when he was injured, that's what hurt, and that's how Jets won in Week 15.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're predicting.
So, prediction for the Steelers and Jets game, we're going with the Jets. Jets. All because of this guy right here, Mark Sanchez.
What? You're not happy.
Hey, I'm happy.
Sometimes Mikey Report fans like to come onto the stage. We apologize.
Security, can you please
Can
handle
you
that?
take care of Dave Bellin, please? Thank you. He's gone.
Yeah, sometimes they just like to try to mob me. We almost had Asa Dupree on
Well,
when we had Pete Armstrong on the show.
I have to admit, Mikey,
He almost butted in the way.
if I was a member of the live audience, I would probably try to mob you too.
Yeah, I know.
You're awesome.
You're a good guy.
I know you would, Stu.
I would give you a hug, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't kiss you.
Him
Anyway,
and I have this whole not kissing thing going on. I don't.
Which isn't a bad thing.
It
Yeah, it's
isn't
a
a
great
bad
thing that
thing,
I'm
but
not
I
gonna
don't
kiss
know
you
how
guys.
it even started.
he was, I don't know. Long story. Not gonna-
But we are definitely looking forward to those games coming up. And I have to say this because I'm a diehard baseball fan. You're a diehard baseball fan.
He doesn't know the first thing about it.
Baseball's fun.
That's what he knows.
Yeah. So I mean,
Baseball!
the Yankees just picked up this week Andrew Jones,
Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones,
former Atlanta Brave.
former Atlanta Brave. However, Andrew Jones, I believe, and this is I'm a Phillies fan, so this is
an opinion.
an opinion.
Mhm.
I believe that Andrew Jones is an old man. He's
He's getting washed
way
out.
out of his prime. He'll make an okay DH. I don't see him coming to New York and making a splash.
Well, I mean, Yankees always end up either being young and with a lot of talent, or old and still with a lot of talent. The Yankees system is always full of talent, no matter which way you turn.
Right.
And Andrew Jones just fills in right there as well.
I think he'll be an okay DH. He'll be an okay designated hitter. Yeah, I mean you can't put him out. I mean he's not as fast as he used to be in the field. I'm not sure how he's going to be running the bases when it comes to stealing or anything like that. I mean, he'll be a bat at the plate, and I think that's just about it.
Take up space.
I think when you put him around the Yankees lineup, I think
It's going to be
they might make him look better than he is.
Mhm.
Because he's a part of the Yankees organization. They have a great team. They have a great lineup surrounding him, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like you said, he's more or less going to be a DH. More
I don't
so
see him
than
taking
anything. I don't.
any positions from
No.
any of the starters.
Not at all.
Yeah, and the DH we did have Nick Johnson. I think he was let go. Also, another story that came across the wire: former Red Sox, one-turn Yankee, one-turn Dodger, Manny Ramirez and Johnny Damon going to the Tampa Bay Rays. That should make your guys' good friend Caleb Anderson happy.
He is a very happy man right now.
He is.
So,
He is enthused.
Stu, in your opinion, what do you think?
I think it's another same situation as Andrew Jones, but I think it does a lot for the Tampa Bay Rays organization, losing a lot of big names that they lost this year.
Mm-hmm.
You bring in Johnny Damon, you bring in Manny Ramirez. It might help sell some tickets for one.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Manny can still hit the ball. Johnny Damon can still hit the ball. Both of them, again, not as fast as they used to be. They're not as young as they used to be.
How long has Manny been in the league?
Manny, I don't know.
What is it like?
He's been
in the league for a while.
Yeah.
I know that.
He's a solid player.
He can still crush the ball, but again, I think one was a 1-year deal and one was a 2-year deal. So it's not really a long-term thing. It's
Just
pretty much
trying
just to
build up the organization.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which they need.
Yeah, because they gain.
The last couple of years, they've had a lot of young talent. People come into the organization that you didn't think would go anywhere, and they went places. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And I did mention in the intro about the alpha males. I wanna hear how the alpha male organization pretty much came about.
Well, alpha males originated in Salem, Ohio. Little shout out, Salem, Ohio. OH.
Io.
Alright.
I'm not from there.
It was just me and my friend in jazz band class. We were just being stupid, and there was just a little group of us. We got together and we just acted, alpha males. Kind of like the man law. We call it the alpha male law, basically. Kind of just something stupid. We were just dumb high schoolers. Well, came to college, met this guy. Roommates. And we're just a group of friends. Really, we're just a strong group of friends that we just love on each other. It's just a brotherhood. It's just something funny that we do. It's nothing serious. We're not cocky. We're not ignorant or anything like that. We're just having a good time. Enjoying Valley Forge Christian College. It's
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And enjoying the Mikey report.
Mikey report.
Wouldn't have found out about the Mikey report if it wasn't for Valley Forge.
No. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Valley Forge.
Because we're in Valley Forge.
We're at Valley Forge right now.
Well, I mean, Mikey Report started just back in late June, so it's still a young show and want to appeal to young viewers just like you guys. So,
Mikey, you need to have us back for the 1-year anniversary, sir.
We need to be back.
Depending on where I am at that point, I'll probably be busy with my internship. But if I'm still in this area, if you guys are available, swing by.
Yes, sir. Absolutely will.
On June 22nd. Well, I think we're going to conclude that for our show for now because we got games to get to. I got a couple pizzas and chocolate lava cakes to actually dig into.
Mikey, you going to bring us back for the post game?
If we want to do a post game thing, we'll do a post game thing.
Yes, sir. Let's do a post game.
We'll see these guys back for a post game. Take their analysis. We'll break down stats.
We got Packers and Jets.
They say Packers and Jets. I'm saying Packers and Steelers. So a little difference.
We'll see who's right.
We'll see what happens.
And we'll see you next time here on The Mikey Report.